Now I would like to say a few things about PvP games. You need to register for the PvP game in a green crystal. When registering as a team, the game only allows the registration if all team members have green crystal equipment. You can find the registration in the game panel at the Battlefield button. On this interface, the player can register. When registering as a team, the team captain registers the team. In case both 10-player teams are ready, the game automatically transports the players to the current battlefield. The game on each PvP map begins when the force field sinks into the ground. After that, players embark on the adventure according to the agreed strategy. It is important to note that a player who is not equipped with green crystal gear on the battlefield will not be able to move until they put all 8 green crystals back into their gear. There are 3 types of battlefields, and they are random. Let's look at the rules on this battlefield. Each team has a crystal. The task is to capture the opponent's crystal and bring it back to their own base. This can only be done if their own crystal is safe and in its place. When the enemy's crystal is successfully placed at their own base, the team earns a point. So the rule is simple, but executing it is much more difficult. Success requires good strategy and teamwork. On the PvP maps, every player who falls in battle on the battlefield gives points to the opposing team. The game lasts until time runs out or one of the teams reaches 100%. For the player who leaves the team during the game ends. A player who is not in a team will automatically be transported back to the plateau by the game. Before registering, it is advisable for players to check how damaged their crystal equipment is, as they will not be able to repair it on the battlefield, and the condition of the crystal equipment significantly affects the player's damage output. Furthermore, the damage is also influenced by the overall equipment value. This is affected not only by damage, but also by how much the crystal equipment or ability leveling lags behind the player's level. Crystals need to be upgraded every 5 levels, and abilities need to be upgraded by the player after each level up. Since players enter the battlefield with different levels, damage is calculated as a percentage. This map takes players into the world of dragons. The task is simple: don't die, but make sure as many enemy players as possible are defeated. Every fallen enemy earns points for the team. In addition, players must collect dragon eggs. There are plenty scattered across the map, and they need to be searched for. The eggs respawn randomly between 1 and 2 minutes. Players who fall in battle respawn on the hill in the middle of the map, and can return via stairs to collect the valuable eggs. Be careful not to fall into the lava lake, as that will mean instant death. In the game, players have the option to modify the weather and time of day at any point. This is great because they can set it according to what suits the specific part of the level. You can see the difference when playing during the day or switching to night. The play of lights at night can make the game quite spectacular, but everyone will set it to their liking. I'll switch it back to daytime for the video. Each team has 3 crystals that must be placed on the battlefield. Crystals that are correctly positioned on the battlefield earn points for the team every 5 seconds. It is worth protecting these crystals, as the opponent can replace them with their own crystals. If a crystal is replaced, it returns to the base camp of the respective team. Naturally, the crystal also returns to the base if the player dies while trying to deliver the crystal to the target. On every PvP map, when the game ends, the teams receive their well-deserved rewards, which are automatically placed in their bags. The bonus reward panel that appears on the interface is for informational purposes only, so the player knows what they received. After a short while, the players are returned to the plateau. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see each other on the plateau soon.